Rose's attempt to keep it off television did not work. One of the big reasons the sponsors are continually asking Donovan that as often as he can, it's impossible to bring every main event home. Uh-oh. Rose got a hold of the microphone and crashed it into the head of Matt Borne. The guards are around the ring to keep the wrestlers in the ring. And it looks like the blood's already started. Borne got hit with the microphone. Rose reached out and grabbed it. And I don't know, these two, I've seen all the feuds all the way back to Borne and Maine in the Northwest, and I don't think I've ever seen one. I know I've never seen one where the wrestlers themselves really don't care that much about who wins it. They just want one of these guys to get rid of the other one and get back to having some routine, regular wrestling cards. But these two guys are not going to be satisfied till this feud is over. And they're working at settling it right now. To the degree with such seriousness, Rose brought out lilies. Flower usually used at funerals and the like. Right now, Matt Borne is in trouble. Now there's a little talking going on down there between Rogers and Miller. Miller doesn't have a friend down there either. The blood has already started to flow. Later on, there'll be tag team championship action. Block of the headbutt, rather turnbuckle treatment, and Rose gets it from Matt Borne. Now grabs the chair. Sandy Barr will try to stop him. He doesn't get it done. Buddy Rose slammed over the head. And I think he's bleeding. He is now bleeding. Oh, I tell you, you don't like gruesome things, turn to another channel right now. This has got to remind you of Roddy Piper in a roundabout way. I say thank you for Roddy, for all of those of you who bought the glasses and watched our Channel 12's 3D movie. All the proceeds of that, of the glasses, going to the Easter Seals, Roddy Piper's favorite charity. And this is in of that ilk of Piper and Buddy Rose, Matt Borne and Buddy Rose. They are both badly bleeding profusely. Rose is barely hanging on. Supposed to be regular rules, and so far Rose has used a microphone on Borne. Borne has used the chair on Rose. He's going up to the top turnbuckle, but it's a rubbery leg, Buddy Rose. He's up there. Borne's got a hold of him. He's got him. He's got him pinned. He has beaten on him rather than pinning him. I don't think there's any doubt Rose is out of it right now. Covered by the body press finally. 2 and 3. Matt Borne wins the first fall. Well, get ready. We're going to give you the towns once again in just a moment. Rundown on where wrestling is coming up in the next week. We'll remind you, through Wednesday, the women will be wrestling on the card. The NWA women. And Buddy Rose and Matt Borne are included to be at all these towns if one of them doesn't put the other one out of wrestling here tonight. We just hope that the right decision has been made bringing you this match. We've got a turnaway crowd at the Portland Sports Arena, and quickly again, a supercard planned for Tuesday. Rose yells, "I'm not going down no more." Well, I don't think I'm the one he has to convince of that. I think he's got to get Matt Borne to believe it. (289-4222), the number to call tomorrow or Tuesday, not Monday. Nobody answers that phone Monday. 289-4222. And Borne comes flying across the ring. He's got some tape on his elbow, and he's going to work on Rose into the far turnbuckle. Buddy Rose getting it as badly as I've ever seen him taking it from Matt Borne. Long-standing feud. Even when they were partners, they didn't really get along that well together. This goes back before Matt even started wrestling. Matt hung around the arena. He didn't like Rose, and Rose didn't like him much, or his dad, Tony Borne, for that matter. There's Chris Adams and Mike Miller. And Miller, not too enthusiastic about throwing Rose back in. Adams saying, if you're not going to help, get out of the way. And Hack Sawyer having words with Miller. And they have one break out at ringside. He said he's not going down anymore. Well, he's down. One, two, nearly 2 straight falls. Being counted on. This is not any kind of special match, remember. The only special stipulation are the 4 guards around the ring. Otherwise, all rules are included. There was a low blow. Barr apparently not seeing it. As it's, as far as I know, straight rules match. And Borne is in some trouble now. Kick to the groin. Said he caught him in the stomach, not a low blow. Buddy Rose. Rose now. The cockiness coming back as the head clears and he's got his opponent hurt. Matt Borne in trouble. Borne and Rose before a turnaway crowd at the Portland Sports Arena. Kick to the midsection. I know a great many of you watching, I'm sure just everyone who got turned away is at home watching on the tube. And hey, we're just glad that we're able to bring it to you. Sorry that there wasn't room to get you in. We've got to repeat what's been said by Don Owen earlier on. A crowd like this, and now publicity in the morning paper. It shows wrestling fans. Well, wrestling fans are wrestling fans, and wrestling fans are loyal. And we got the greatest here in the Northwest. We've had one fall in this bout. And I'll tell you, really, winning or losing is not going to make that much difference to these two guys. It's who can put somebody out of it. They want to hurt, both of them. He's going for the pin. Will he pin him now that he can't? Well, he can't. He was going to go for the pin, but he relaxed a little on that body press. Well, a low blow returned, and I like to explain it to you, but I can't. To my knowledge, regular rules, must have been a no disqualification rule put in. Borne taken over backwards and pinned. Borne taken over backwards and pinned. It's all even. At a fall apiece, Borne right back at him. Well, we don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll be, I'd guesstimate, about 4 minutes or so. As Rose tries to get in the ring, Borne grabs him. It's all even at a fall apiece. I see the guy, I see Miller down there. Sandy Barr is right there at ringside. He finally is able to get through the crowd. That was his problem. And now I see Rogers. Well, pretty good guesstimate. Just heard the man say 4 minutes of wrestling time left. And we're keeping it here. We have one sponsor message left. And I hope this thing doesn't break into a riot that we can't cut away. We'll try to get that, or we will get it in, won't we? That's the name of the game. There's Hacksaw at ringside. So I've got our guards back. Chris Adams also. Oh, I'll tell you, we've got a card coming up Tuesday, a super card, and I got kind of a hunch of what it might be since this match has gone this far. Neither one of the men are out of action yet. Rose has something. Rose has I think it's a chain. Rose has a chain wrapped around. That's got to be a 3-foot length of chain, something like that. Apparently, there was a no DQ to this match that I didn't know about. He's got a chain in the ring, and he used it. Let's hold it here. Let's keep it here. Rose wants to go to work on Borne. The chain taken away from him by Hacksaw Sawyer. Buddy Rose wins it, and it's under weird circumstances. Into the crowd. Borne going after him. Well, let's cut away.